Today's edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox is brought to you by Tacocraft Taqueria.
Hold the mayo. It's time for Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Find out what's being served with Mike, Beefo, and Lubie, the only show that covers food, sports, and the proper maintenance of your car. And now, a man who had the distinction of having an entire health clinic named in his honor, Mike Mayo.
I want the flim sauce with the awesome fave, with shafafa on the.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a special Cinco de Mayo celebration edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox, coming to you live from Tacocraft Taqueria and Tequila Bar in Plantation Walk. And we're not going to let a little rain dampen our day. Marc Falsetto, Danielle Falsetto, we got Mike Lubie
Yes,
on the
sir.
mixing board. I hope everybody had a great weekend, and it's a 3-day weekend in my world because this is Cinco de Me. It's my favorite.
Wow,
holiday.
huge.
How are you, sir?
I'm great. Big weekend this weekend. F1,
F1. Were you
Kentucky
down there?
Derby. No, I didn't make it down to this year.
I was. What did I do this weekend? Well, I bet on the Kentucky Derby and actually cashed tickets.
you win?
I did. I won.
Yeah.
Not
Who'd you
as
bet
much
on?
as I should have. Sovereignty.
You did?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm crushed because the other horse I loved was Grande. He got scratched on Friday with a hoof injury.
Oh,
We took
And-
Equidas 42-1.
Oh,
Didn't work out well for us.
That's the local
Yeah.
trainer,
Yes.
Sassy Joseph.
Yep.
I liked him. He ran up front towards but the
at some point he was there, and
Yeah,
then he lost it.
He lost it.
Sovereignty paid a generous, like it was $17 and change, and I had all kinds of win money. I'm happy. You know,
I
at
love
the
it.
end of the day, when all the money hit my online account, there was like 400 more than when I started the day with.
I
So
love
for me,
it.
that's a win.
It's always a win.
That's great.
It's a win.
It's always a win.
F1, I couldn't tell you who won. I think it's the McLaren team,
I don't
right?
even know.
I don't know
couldn't tell you either.
The F1, Kentucky Derby. You had Rufus Du Sol. You had the Air
air show
Yes.
in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
And I heard the Navy, the Blue Angels were roaring over my house in Rio Vista all
Oh, yeah.
week
Yeah.
long.
It was scary.
So that kept me from falling asleep or passing out.
Oh, yeah.
And but meanwhile, today is the day I am mismatched because I don't know why every year I don't have a Mexican shirt. Is there such a thing as a Mexican shirt? There's a Mexican
There is. We
sombrero.
got some little mini sombreros. You got your mariachi hats.
I've got a
But you're the first one to wear a Hawaiian shirt to Cinco de Mayo. I've been doing this. This is my 22nd year doing Cinco de Mayo party.
No,
Actually,
he did it
24th
last
year.
year.
I think I did it
Last year,
year.
too.
I'm, you know me.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
While others zig, I like to zag.
Okay.
I figured if I was in Tulum or Baja or something like that,
Yeah, why not be
Exactly.
acceptable?
it's kind of vacationy and beachy. But then meanwhile, I also have, and it's a good thing that you guys are sitting over here. This is my superstitious Panthers shirt. What's happening during this Panthers playoff run as they try to repeat the Stanley Cup? I've had this silly thing where I'm wearing these shirts on the day of the game and the day after the game if they win on the show and also while I'm
A
watching
little
it.
good luck charm.
As a good luck charm. I will wash it if they lose a game. So they lost one game in the last series to Tampa.
So you haven't
it
watched
has been washed once, but they won that last game, and so it's I'm going to keep going
Okay,
until
well,
until
all
they
right.
lose.
Watch it. Your girlfriend's going to get upset with you. Watch it soon, please. Jesus.
She understands my sports
Superstition.
irrationality. But meanwhile, they start the second round. Toronto Maple Leafs in Toronto tonight. I think it's 8:00 on TNT or ESPN, one of those cable
Yep.
channels. The Heat are done. That's unfortunate.
Well, saw that coming.
But we're not done here. What's going on at all four taco crafts today? Just because there's a little rain doesn't mean there's not a
listen.
celebration.
Just drink more. You drink more, you eat
No.
more. So
It's
people
going to be
actually
done in a half an hour, the rain, so you can come down and hang out.
Yeah, and as Bill Murray said in Caddyshack, I don't think the heavy stuff is going to come down. For
Well, happy
quite some
Cinco de
time.
Mayo, Mike. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo, my friends.
There you go.
Happy Cinco de
Oh,
Mayo.
that's
I know.
I haven't had this
Look,
in a while.
it's a little bit, when it's on a Monday, people are back to work, but it's like, hey,
Ooh.
come on out and have a couple of drinks, have some
Nice.
dinner. You still got to eat on
Yeah.
a Monday night. And with the Panthers, will you have any of the games on?
I'm sure they will.
Yeah, we have all the games on TV today. We got a party going to all four locations.
Nice.
This is my third stop of the day. It started off the day at Lardo by the Sea. Packed lunch. There was no rain. Sun was out. Beautiful lunch today.
Nice.
Swung up to Coral Springs, and they were rocking and rolling. We just joined down here in Plantation for the block party. As soon as the rain stops, the band's going to go on, but the inside's jamming in here.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
packed. It's packed. They're having a good old time.
Yeah, I'm glad you were able to carve out and save a table for us right
Yes.
here inside, so
Oh,
we're
yeah.
not getting wet. And again, I have an avocado on my head, and
I got a mini sombrero. If you can see that.
it looks really good on you.
Thank you so much. Fat man,
fits
little
on the
suit.
bald
Fat
head.
man, little suit. Nice.
Danielle going with the plain
Black
black cat.
plain jeans.
I
right.
like it. I like it.
Yeah.
And what do we have in front of us?
Well, it is Tacocraft. It is Cinco de Mayo, so Chef brought us an assortment of tacos, our best-selling tacos. Our crispy rock shrimp taco, that spicy mayo, mango salsa, crispy rock shrimp with a beautiful taco. Our Korean short rib, CAB, boneless short ribs, 24-hour marinated with a gochujang aioli. That's beautiful. This is our Gringo Taco, XL size for us today. Gringo Taco, our take on like a Taco Bell taco, chef-driven.
So
Jack
good.
cheese, lettuce, tomato, and Danielle's favorite, and the
This
one
is
she
the
created, the smash
best-selling
burger.
taco.
This
Love
one,
this taco.
you know how much I
Smash
love
burger.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
so
smash
good.
burger with the special sauce.
Yep, that's the
and
rock burger blend, American cheese. We call it Gringo cheese, chopped onion, pickle, lettuce, and special sauce.
It's to die for.
I love it. What
Fantastic.
Lubie,
It's my wife and I. My wife literally has had almost everything here that we have and loves all of it, and she still always says, I'm like, yes, I know.
You got to get
But you're
one
looking.
smash
Are
burger.
you even eating these days? You're looking great, buddy. I don't know what's going on.
So yes,
Are
today
you on
all
all
right.
protein diet, or
We,
what's-
we do it on Mondays. I give my update. People who watch the show regularly know that I am juicing now. That's what I call it. Once a week,
Juicing.
I take a shot. It's
Oh,
the juice. It's
okay.
the magic Gila monster venom. That's actually what Ozempic was derived from.
I didn't even know
the
that.
Gila
No,
monster.
I didn't know that.
It basically.
More tacos.
Oh,
yeah,
these
we
are
got
fantastic.
the mini tuna,
Yep.
tuna tacos. That,
Thank you, buddy.
that
Those
looks
are
good.
great.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm on the health kick. I've been doing well. I've been down. All right, did the weigh in today, Lubie?
Okay.
I told you, so I can't have
What are you
you
down?
guess.
25 pounds?
I'm
22
down
pounds?
22 from
Wow.
my
Good
peak
guess.
around the New Year's.
Looking
I
great.
started tipping almost at 250. It was like 246.
No, you're not that tall. Come on, really?
No, I'm a
No, he was.
bowling ball.
That's almost my size. I was
Now I'm down to. I mean, I'm still ashamed of this, but it's better to be. It's
you're on
better
the
to be.
down slope.
So today, actually, I was able to budge off the 225 mark. I've been like plateauing, but I'm down to 223, and I will be making my next goal, which is to be in the 2 teens by my birthday.
But
next
you're eating.
month.
You're still eating. You're going
I'm
out for
still
dinner
eating.
like an animal.
I'm not drinking as much as I used to. For some reason, it weans you off the alcohol. The only thing that my body can really handle, besides these delicious margaritas, which I've got the cucumber jalapeno,
Oh,
and that's
beautiful.
going down real smooth. I can
Yeah.
get down some drinks very smooth if they're light, and good red wine,
Red
and
wine.
that you will
Yeah.
appreciate because
Absolutely.
you're the wine master.
Yeah,
right?
you're better off with drinking red wine. I say it all the time. You're not really. It's not like when you're drinking alcohol. The red
No.
wine's not as hard on your body. It's actually good for you.
And
the red
exactly,
wine.
the antioxidants are really high. It's really good for you.
Antioxidants. It has those other things. I think it's called the stenol. It's some.
Danielle drinks for health benefits.
Yeah, no,
health
me too.
benefits.
It actually
drinks
is
after long days.
supposedly good for the heart.
Resveratrol.
At one point, they had research showing why people in France, despite a diet heavy in
Right.
butter and red wine, are healthy because there's
Yeah.
benefits to red wine.
And they have studies on the people that live in the blue zones. You know what
Yeah,
blue zones
yeah.
are,
yes,
right?
yes,
And
they,
they
live
They
to
all live
100.
long.
Yeah,
They drink wine every day.
that's
They go in the 90s. Yeah, long.
Yeah.
no, it's so I've been drinking not a lot of
That's
wine,
good.
but like one glass every other day, and then
Yeah.
on the weekends
That's
maybe
good.
a half bottle here
And
and
I also find when you stick to the old world wines and you drink Italian or
Yeah.
French or Spanish, it's even better for you than drinking American wines because
Why
there's
is
no
that?
sugar
They don't
and
add
there's no
sugar.
sulfites in it
Yep.
and no other extra additives. So
I
you
didn't realize that.
Yeah, oh
Okay.
yeah. So when you drink American wines, a lot of them put extra sugars and
Mhm.
additives and
Caymus, the
preservatives in
cherry
wine.
bomb. It's all fake
Yeah.
stuff in there. Oof.
So you
Grape
notice
juice.
when you drink, you get a little bit of a headache from those.
I do notice that, but
Yeah.
when I drink the good Italian wines,
No
which
hu-
you
no
are a
hangover.
big proponent of,
Mhm.
and also some of the, I've become big into the Spanish reds. And
Amazing.
Yeah, Rojas and stuff.
and from
Yep.
off the coast of Italy, Sardinia has
Sardinian wines are
some
phenomenal.
really
Yes.
good wines at really good values. And I had one at brunch yesterday. I finally got to check out Kim Bocamper's Catch and Cut.
Oh, you want?
On
Yeah,
Las
we go
Olas.
a few times. It's nice next to our house.
They've launched brunch service now. I think it was their third Sunday that they've had brunch
Nice.
service.
They're
And
serving steaks for brunch. or
so they have some, like, I'd say like 6 or 7 brunch items, but
Nice.
then they still have the regular menu, the raw bar and the sushi and everything going.
Oh.
It was my first time in there. I was very impressed.
Wow. Yeah. No.
Seemed very polished.
Yeah, we had a good time
And-
there.
And I wish Kim and his group well. And the brunch scene was good. And I had a
I
It was
had
a-
it. It's a wine from Sardinia, white.
yeah,
Right?
and it was a Giancara, and I forget what it's called.
I think it was like-
Ventimiglia. No, I don't know.
I might have been a Vermentino
Vermentino.
from
Thank you.
Sardinia.
Yeah,
Thank
very
you.
nice
You
wine.
know the wine.
I want to say I think it was like Donna Fugata.
You name a restaurant, she tells you the wine that you're drinking, where it's from, on which list.
Yeah, no, and it was good. It went really well.
Yeah,
I had my
the same one.
last stone crab of the season because now the
That's
season
it. Gone
ends
for the season.
May 1st, so they still have the ones that were pulled up on the traps on last Thursday, and they were still fresh enough to serve yesterday. But that's it. Now,
That's
if you see a
nice.
stone crab, it
Yeah.
means it's been in a freezer somewhere.
Exactly.
True.
Exactly.
But meanwhile, here is what everybody loves. Everybody loves Mexican food. Everybody loves tacos, and everybody loves a good, well-crafted cocktail. And this is the place to come.
Listen, we're gonna have DJs, live music. We got bands. I got mariachis. Every single restaurant today got mariachis rolling through them. We're gonna have DJs at every restaurant. Bands. Don't let the rain. As soon as the rain's down, we're going till 1 a.m. tonight. We're
Oh,
just getting
really?
started. We started at 11 in the morning. This is an all-day party at all the locations. And Cinco de Mayo is an extension of the weekend. Just tell your boss it's okay. It's basically a national holiday at this point.
So I'm gonna go grab
Yeah,
a
let's go
bite
in.
of the.
Eat
You
your
call
smash
this
burger.
the Gringo taco.
Gringo.
Yeah,
This is
I'm gonna
something
go
I
Korean
think our
short
man
rib.
Defo would love these.
I'm doing a Korean
He prefers.
I'm gonna
You
do my
called it a
smash burger.
classic Del Taco taco. I call it third grade lunchroom, but
Yep.
but no, much higher quality and flavors and all that. You know, I've got the avocado on my head that does not want to behave. All right, I don't even know how to attack this thing. Even me, a
Who's
man
gonna dive in?
of my
They're just trying to show off at this point
disgusting
for you.
stature.
You literally put a half a pound of meat in that thing.
Yeah, I got to get the mic out of the way.
I'm just enjoying watching you three eat.
Mike,
It's a whole body experience when Mike Mayo eats.
I got to ditch the guacamole.
They put a lot of.
So let me
meat on
ask
them.
you. So you have it at all 4 locations. The party's going on till 1 a.m. at all 4 locations.
yeah, midnight, 1 a.m. The rain can't stop us.
How late is food being served? All the-
Tonight, all the way to right to the end, till
Oh,
midnight.
jeez.
Yeah, till midnight tonight.
It's gonna be a long night.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah.
Now,
We're
are
trying
there-
to break the record today. We want to do, between all the locations, we'd like to do 20,000 tacos.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Now, do you have
doable.
any specials going on in tandem with the holiday? Or
Yeah,
is
so
it-
yeah, we have all sorts of specials going on today. We have
Oh,
shot
nice.
specials. We got $10 margarita specials.
Oh,
We're doing
wow.
$5 beers. We got promo girls doing sorts of different shots and things coming in out of the restaurants
And that's all day long.
all day long.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it's an all-day party. All-day party. Most restaurants we have DJs and 2 or 3 bands. So we have 3 or 4 different acts, plus the mariachis at every location. And then Plantation Walk, we do have the block party. Last year we had about 3,000 people. And you can go all the way down. We have street vendors. There's,
Nice.
I don't think it got rained out. There's artisan
No, they're
shops.
still sitting
No, they're
out there.
not.
And I
They're
told
crossing their
them,
fingers.
Yeah.
because I looked at the weather app, the radar showed that
Yeah.
it is going to be clearing in a couple of, probably
South
45
Florida,
minutes.
like,
It's
Yeah.
South Florida. I think
Okay.
what we've learned, though, because yesterday when I was going out to brunch, the heavens opened right when we were leaving.
Oh, yeah.
And I
And
was
then
like,
it was
wow,
fun.
what is that? And it's rain. And
we're
then
gonna rain like
when it
bucks.
happens 2 days in a row like this, where you get these heavy downpours and then it stops, it means rainy season is
It's
here.
yeah,
And
it is May.
Yeah.
It is May.
it is May.
Wow.
And usually it comes middle of May, but this year sometimes it comes a little bit early.
Yeah.
The humidity is up, but that's okay because the more humid it is, the more you want to drink, and it's easier to put down some of these great cocktails.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I guess you've been doing some traveling too, right? You were in New York.
We've been doing a lot of
recently?
R&D, as I like to
That's
call
what
it.
I call
Yeah.
it too.
It is.
Yeah.
I'd say every time I use my credit card for a meal, it's related
Research
to
and
the.
development.
Yeah, we had a big
food.
couple months. We had some big trips planned, all work related, but still fun at the same time. Danielle and I and Stevie Moderano and his wife, we all went to the pizza
nice.
convention
In Vegas,
Ooh.
I
in
saw
Vegas. That was fun. Yeah, we went up to
That
the
was
pizza
fun.
convention.
Tell me about that. They have all the newfangled ovens and gadgets. And
Anything you
things.
could relate it pretty much in the pizza and the Italian genre. So from the oven to the serving spoons to the plates to the ingredients to the doughs to the world's best pizza makers from Naples,
It was
from
crazy.
California.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a really cool show. It's a 3-day show. It's probably my 5th time going to the pizza
Oh, wow.
convention.
And
a lot of characters out there. It was fun.
Oh, and I got to give you and Yeski some props because we did our last show at Pizza Craft a few weeks ago,
Oh yeah.
and right there at Himmershey, and that area is starting to kind of pop again. Some new
Yeah.
things opening
You know what?
I
up.
We've
hope
been there
so.
10 years, and I have to tell you something funny. We're having the second best year we've ever had in 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
When we
Oh, good.
first opened,
Good.
the area got a little weird, and
Yeah.
now it's one of the busiest years we've ever had this year.
Because this again goes to my theory, and you see this up in Lauderdale by the Sea.
Yep.
That when it's counterintuitive, but when there's more restaurants and you think, oh, more competition, but it actually brings
Brings
more
more
people,
Yeah, it's
and
very
then more
true.
love the
people want to
action.
check out all the different spots.
Yeah.
And what I'm seeing down in that Hermitage area is you got Pizza Craft, and they do. I mean,
Oh,
those
8.1,
pies are
baby.
beautiful.
Aren't they
Thank you.
good?
They're really good.
No.
And we were
It's still
Oh,
my
no, it was-
favorite
They're good.
restaurant
They're
out of all
tasty.
of ours.
we were
Yeah,
enjoying
Chef
it.
Robbins and Jazzy Ellie do a great job.
They
over
do an
there.
amazing job.
When we did the show in the apothecary
And the cocktail
side
bar.
of it,
Yeah.
because we wanted to showcase.
We're celebrating our 10 years of the apothecary this August. 10 years of the first speakeasy in town.
Yeah, there's not a lot of things like that
Yeah,
in
no.
our area.
There's a few more popped up over the
But you
years.
guys are
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
original.
no, and you've got a great mixologist now, and
Oh, yeah. He's very good.
and Colin we
Colin.
know
Yeah,
him
Colin
from
worked at
Even
Even
Keel.
Keel,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's great.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a
Great.
great mixologist.
Yeah, and he made us some great drinks, and
Yeah,
we had
he was
some great pizzas, and can't talk it up enough. And I always for a while that area was kind of also
I know.
forgotten, but now a lot of people are going back.
Mike, it all depends. Let me cut you off about the Performing Arts Center. So
Yeah.
when there's really good shows
Yeah.
at the theater,
Yeah.
we're really, really busy. So, it's not a lot of options around there. So,
And it's nice because, all right, the House on the River, Steve Tapuzzo
Right.
has
Oh, Steve
refurbished
does a great
that.
job.
And he's
Yeah.
got
People
some
in.
experiences going there on the weekend with his champagne brunches and stuff like
Yep.
that. There's, the Mykonos has opened up that what is it? Timber.
Timber.
it's
Not
all,
Timber.
it's all connected back there on the Riverwalk.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And then this coming in later this month, I don't know if you know, but Ukiah, who's Chef Michael Lewis, who was the original
Yes.
founding chef of Q,
Here in
came
Miami, yeah.
in Miami. He
I'm excited about that one.
He left.
That's gonna be
I
good.
am too. I've spoken to him. We're going to do a show there also soon after they open.
Yeah,
and
that one actually looks promising. That
and
looks
it's the same kind of concept that the original Q had, which is they call it wood-fired, Asian-inspired, and a lot of grilled, not just meats but vegetables and seafood. And for
Love it.
people who are kind of
Yeah,
vegetarian. So the thing is, more people are going to be coming down there, and then they just start wandering around,
Yeah.
and they'll go in for a
Synergy,
pizza,
synergy.
and they'll have a cocktail with Colin at a apothecary.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
And for the fact that it is doing so well this year, that's great to hear because
Well, we love Fort Lauderdale. Been downtown for over 10 years.
Yep.
We've opened, I think, 12 or 13 restaurants over the last 10 years in South Florida. So there's a lot of exciting stuff going on. Fort Lauderdale's booming. It keeps growing and growing and growing. So
And speaking of that, a little bird told me that you are kind of launching a new concept. Is it on Las Olas?
yeah,
But
it's been
gonna-
a lot of years in the making. It's been a secret, but I guess the word got out. So
Yeah, well, you know me. I got
that's
sources.
it. Yeah. It's been working on this concept for 10 years, and we just signed the lease. We're going to be opening up on, in my opinion, the best corner on Las Olas, right there on the corner, catty corner from Cafe Europa.
Okay,
Nice.
so that's a hot spot down there, and so it's going to be a couple of years until it gets built out and everything. And,
The new concept will be open about 16 months.
okay,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're just developing the menu right now. It's going to be more of a cocktail bar, lounge vibe dining.
Okay.
So we're going to have a bar, DJs, a lot of loungy stuff, a lot of caviar, and a lot of big martinis and wines. It's going to be a crazy concept.
champagne. When you say caviar, I think
A
champagne.
lot of
of
champagne.
And so does my girlfriend. Val is a
She likes
champagne,
champagne.
and she won't mind it. She calls herself
Oh.
a champagne slut. She
I love it.
loves.
Yeah.
She's watching, by the way.
Oh,
Hey,
she
Val.
is. Okay.
Hi,
Yeah.
Val.
Or no,
No,
I've
take
heard
it
her-
easy.
I've heard her say it. No, Val is
She
very
loves-
cool.
She
Val
loves
gets it.
French 75s.
I love that.
But she's
That's
very
her.
Val,
high
this
taste.
concept's for you. Okay, it's going to be a lot of
She's gonna
champagne,
love it.
a lot of caviar, A lot of French 75, a lot of martinis, a lot of Wagyu,
All right.
a lot of fun stuff.
Nice.
Hopefully, I'll be off the Ozempic. by
Danielle's,
then, so I can start.
Danielle's already working on the wine list. This one's going to be going for awards. This wine list that she's putting together here.
All right, so that is coming soon to Las Olas.
To be
Boulevard.
announced.
I think it's great. I always like when Las Olas has some life and some new
Yep.
things,
Yeah.
and like I said, was at Catch and Cut yesterday. That's doing well, and that's new, and
Yeah, a lot of exciting stuff. The Las Olas went through a little resurgence last couple years. A lot of places open, a lot of places closed. But you know what? All the right places are coming. Got some new openings coming. Tim's doing a new place right across the street from us. Restaurant people, we're excited about that.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good
we're
friends of
excited to
ours,
have
so
them next to us.
That block that we're opening on, in my opinion, is going to be the hottest block on Las Olas. Tim and his group are doing one corner, then we're doing the other corner. And it's at a 4-way intersection.
So
So, that's where the old Mangoes was. So
It's interesting because it feels like wherever and we've heard it, real estate is the name of the game when it comes to restaurants. They go
Yeah.
hand in hand. You guys have been really good at picking your spots. Do you do that? Like research with
so
other
I'm a-
restaurateurs to make, because it feels like in Coral Springs you guys are doing that, where you're making sure other people are following behind. Like, do you work with other people to make sure that the area is going to have a nice buzz and
I
a
wouldn't
nice
say
vibe?
work with them, but definitely we all influence each other, and we look at real estate and restaurants go hand in everything's location.
Yep.
So I was offered maybe about 5 or 6 other spots on Las Olas for the last 6 or 7 years,
Okay.
and I just been waiting. I wanted a corner. I wanted X. I wanted the best. And all the stars aligned. Shout out to Jamie Sturgis, Native Realty,
Nice.
off-market deal, and super pumped up about it. So
Nice.
this is going to be something Fort Lauderdale's never seen before, and just stay tuned. And 16 months we'll be open.
all right. And can you reveal a name yet, or is it still in the works?
I cannot reveal the name yet. We're gonna be announcing it in a couple weeks.
All right, but again, it's going to be vibey.
Yes.
Vibey,
Vibey means
exclusive,
like
indulgent, and over the top.
Okay.
Something very new for Fort Lauderdale.
You know me, I'm a
It feels
very
Miami. I need
buttoned
more of
down
that.
I'll
guy.
give you 2 words,
Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah.
Gluttony and glamour
Well, let me look right you
are
in the
going
face.
to get
Well,
aligned.
I've got the gluttony part covered.
Trust me, you
Not
and your
sure.
girlfriend are going to fit
And
in
you're
just
and you're and you're an
perfectly.
you're an A-lister in my mind. All right. And you're
There
an
you go.
A-lister.
Yeah,
so.
no, and
I
you
don't
were
know about the
saying
glamour,
that
but he's
you're
got the
going,
gluttony.
Got the glam.
you're going for the some kind
enough
of like
of
the
that.
pappy steak vibe, all that
Big
stuff.
vibes.
Yeah,
Big vibes.
All right.
But the vibe is here in Plantation
Yes.
for the block party right
Yes.
now. And I mean, this place is piling in with people,
No, it's
getting ready. The rain's starting to stop right now.
Yeah, I was a little nervous. Obviously, we want the full, Monty to go on, where you have the block party and the
Could've
band's
put
going to
your
be
hat on.
performing,
Oh,
and that'll be happening later.
Yeah.
But when I walked in, and it's it's not even 5 o'clock yet, and the place is packed, and it's jamming, and people are having a good time, which
Yeah.
is what it's all
It's
about.
Cinco de Mayo. Support local. Go by your local favorite Mexican restaurant today if you're not here. Out there, have fun, have some margaritas,
What I've learned
take
a
a
long
long
time
lunch
ago,
break, happy hour.
you can't control the weather, but you can control your own mood, and you can
Exactly.
control
Oh,
your
sound
own
like my wife.
guest
She tells me that every day.
and that's it.
See?
So,
No.
Like my wife.
you know me, they call me Mr. Sunshine. I'm
Yeah,
Mr.
right.
Positive.
Yeah,
You
that's
actually came
That's
around
a good way
because
to be.
you and the word positive, I don't see those things together. But
One time I had a T-shirt that my brother
thank
gave
you,
me.
Val, for
It-
changing him. Thank you so much. You make him a better person.
At one point, I had
100%.
a T-shirt that just said negative on it,
Oh, shit.
and I
Oh,
used to
God.
when I was a sports writer, I wore it
Oh,
to a
no.
golf tournament
Oh,
one
no.
time,
Probably
I-
got roasted
and
so
I
bad.
asked
Oh,
a
my-
question, and I forget which golfer, but he just looked at me, looked at my T-shirt, and said, "Shouldn't that say Mister Mister Negative?"
Mr. Negative. I love it.
Oh, my
man,
God.
nothing but positivity, smiles,
course.
and
Positive vibes
great
only.
tequila.
How else when you're right here? I mean, this is nuts. I walked in and it was raining, and I'm like, of course it would be busy because it's South Florida and we're ready for a party no matter what the heck the weather is.
Yeah, when the rainy season comes, when life hands you lemons, you make lemonade inside.
And you
Or
had the
with an
margarita.
umbrella. That's it. Let's take our first break, and
Let's
then
do
we've
it.
got some business to attend to. We got a contest tiebreaker.
Oh, nice.
Last time Falsetto picked it. This time I'm going to let Danielle. It's a
Yes.
two-way shake
Oh,
after
yeah.
the big Kentucky
You're gonna pick the
Derby
winner for
and
the.
other thing. But yeah, we'll get that
Okay.
after the first break, and we'll
All
be
right,
back
sounds good.
with more on this special Cinco de Mayo edition
Yes,
from Tacocraft at Plantation Walk after these words.
All right.
For the finest poultry and the freshest fish,
Delaware Chicken Farm and Seafood Market, located at 4191 North State Road 7 in Hollywood, open 7 days. Since 1951, a South Florida tradition for stone crab in season, Thanksgiving turkeys, holiday feasts, and everyday eating. Great steaks, house-made sausage, and prepared foods, too. Delaware is not just a market, it's a celebration of taste, quality, and old-fashioned customer service with a smile. Sign up for their weekly email flyer at DelawareChicken.com and tell them Mike Mayo and the Lunchbox sent you. When the Brooklyn boy in me wants a great bagel with lox, matzo ball soup, deli sandwich, and rugelach, you know where I go? Grandpa's Restaurant in Dania Beach. It's a South Florida institution since 1957 that was revamped a few years back by a pair of New York bagel baking legends. Full deli and appetizing case with spreads, salads, and platters for takeout and catering. Grandpa's is near Federal Highway just north of Sterling Road, open 7 days for breakfast and lunch. Go eat and enjoy. It's Mike Mayo's Lunchbox approved. For the finest and authentic Greek cuisine, Taverna Kima is the place to go. 6298 North Federal Highway in Boca Raton. It's been around for nearly 2 decades. Every day is a feast with grilled lamb and fish, house-made spinach pie and moussaka, gyros, traditional dips, mezes, with soft, warm pita. It's open 7 days for lunch and dinner with happy hour daily from 3 to 6 p.m., indoor, outdoor, private dining. So celebrate life at Taverna Kima. For reservations and information, go to tavernakima.com. When I get a craving for real Southern barbecue, Fat Boys Barbecue is the place that I call home. Cooked low and slow with proper smoke and dry rub goodness, Fat Boys has some of the best ribs, brisket, burnt ends, pulled pork, and chicken around. 5 delectable sauces and the tastiest collard greens, candied yams, and cornbread this side of heaven. 4 locations, including Deerfield, Coral Springs, Cypress Creek Road, and their newest location in downtown Fort Lauderdale, 706 South Federal Highway. Open 7 days with great lunch specials, online ordering, delivery, catering, and food trucks for your next event. To order, go to fatboysbarbecue.com today. That's Fat Boys with a... When people ask me about the best restaurants in South Florida, Casa D'Angelo is always at the top of my list. First-class dining, top-flight service, elegant atmosphere, and chef-founder Angelo Ilia is legendary. The flagship in Fort Lauderdale has been serving the finest Italian cuisine since 1997, with other locations in Boca Raton and Aventura. As Angelo himself says, they have an unwavering commitment to unparalleled quality with meticulous attention to details. It's so good, with house-made pastas, pristine seafood, unique meats like elk chops and bison, and seasonal specialties including fragrant fresh truffles from Italy. All locations open 7 days for dinner. Reservations recommended. For a special occasion or any occasion, Casa D'Angelo. Tell them Mike Mayo sent you. Hey, it's Mayo for Gilbert's 17th Street Grill. You know me, I love family-run places with quality food at fair prices served with passion and pride. And that's why I love Gilbert's. For more than a decade, Lenore, Beth, and Richie Gilbert have been serving up the best burgers, wings, ribs, salads, and desserts. It's a fast casual spot. Everything prepared fresh to order from an immaculate open kitchen. They're at 1821 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale in the Cordova Shops just south of 17th Street. Open every day but Sunday. One of my favorite burgers in South Florida. Big, round, juicy pucks of 100% Angus beef, char grilled to perfection. And don't miss the sweet potato fries on the side. They're legendary. Go to Gilbert's, feast, and be happy. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Delicious Mexican food with innovative twists. Margaritas with a medley of tongue-tingling flavors. I'm talking about Tacocraft Taqueria and Tequila Bar. The place to go on Taco Tuesday and every day. It's located at 510 North Federal and Highway in Fort Lauderdale, and also in Lauderdale by the Sea at Plantation Walk and Coral Springs. Tacocraft has specials every day, including bottomless drinks for a Sunday brunch, and Taco Tuesdays, including their new birria tacos with bone marrow broth. Oh, it's so good. They've even made a taco lover out of me, and they've got so much more, including fajitas, that open-faced smashed cheeseburger tortilla that's new, and a guacamole sample that's an explosion of flavors. The kitchen is open late. There's delivery and takeout. For more information, go to tacocraft.com. All right, we're back on the Lunchbox with Mark and Danielle Falsetto.
Let's go.
They are the movers and shakers behind the Tacocraft Empire. 4 locations throughout Broward. Coral Springs, which has been doing really well, right?
Yeah, Coral Springs is
Coral
going great.
The original Lauderdale by the Sea.
Yep.
Which is
Victoria Park.
Victoria Park.
Lauderdale is crazy in season of the tourists.
And then right here at Plantation Walk. Seems like this has filled in nicely. You got all the apartment buildings are built.
Yep.
There's still a hotel behind here.
So this hotel here, I won't believe it. I didn't know much about this hotel. It's literally one of the highest occupancy rate hotels.
Sheraton.
It's busier than the beach.
Really?
This hotel's
It's a
like
beautiful
87,
hotel.
90%, especially with the Panther stuff going on. This place is
That's
crazy.
right. Is it still a Sheraton?
Yeah,
It's a Sheraton
yeah.
Suites, it says.
It's been there for
Looks
a
beautiful.
long time. It was predated the mall that got knocked down to make room for
Yes.
this new development.
It's been
Fashion
here when
mall,
this was here when the
And
Fashion Square.
It's a very nice hotel. I've had friends stay there, and the reason it does so well is because there's a scarcity of good hotel rooms
There is
that
no
are
hotel rooms here.
west, and so much business is conducted along
If you
the
look,
Sawgrass
they just
corridor.
moved the entrance, so they did a walk through here. You can walk right to the restaurant, into the hotel now, right across the
Oh,
street.
that's good.
There's a
Yeah.
walkway
Finally.
through there.
Yeah,
now,
no, I parked in the indoor garage and
No, it's great.
stayed dry, and
That's
it was
great.
it was good. So that's I'm glad that things are infilled here. Got Pepe's
Plantation
Pizza.
Walk here's booming.
Pepe's Pizza celebrating its 100th anniversary, the New
Oh, wow.
Haven Abitz style.
Beats.
And in pizza news, I see that Patsy's of Harlem
I just saw
opened in Boca. I've been
that. I
walking
just saw
past it
Patsy's. Yeah.
because it's on the same block as our friend Eddie Pizzoli's Corvina seafood
Oh,
restaurant.
it's in behind there by
It's
Chops
that
and stuff.
same, if you walk down that block, south going towards Chops Lobster Bar,
Yeah.
it's on that block.
Oh,
when you
really?
go past Mia Rosebud and Corvina, and
Are
then
they doing slices or just whole
no,
pies? Or?
Patsy's is one of those New York coal-fired pie-only joints, and
Pie only.
similar to Pepe's, which is New Haven. But in New York, you had the Patsy's, you had the Grimaldi's, you had the
She's the pizza
Totonos.
queen. That's her
And,
Instagram handle.
in
Pizza
Brooklyn,
queen.
we had Totonos, which growing up, it was like, oh, what do you mean they don't have slices? But it was like one of
The
those
Tonos,
old
out by
school-
the
Coney Island. They've
Island.
closed. But
100
also-
years, right?
Yeah, but it was like coal-fired pizza. Same thing. Patsy's opened just a few days ago, and my New York friend Sheik, who has a winter house in Deerfield, he went up there and he just proclaimed it. Well, he hasn't been to Pizza Craft, but he said outside of Lucali, it's his second
Good.
favorite.
Oh, wow.
So as you know,
That's
when
a
it goes,
big comparison.
oh yeah. But when you go to pizzas, it's all about the styles, right?
Yeah.
So Pizza Craft's got its own style. It's an artisanal style. Patsy's traditional New
Artis-
York
yeah.
style, but
San
a little
Marzano tomatoes. Yep.
homemade mozz. I'm going to tell you a little sleeper, which is a place that we really enjoyed. Great kids. Shout out Peter's Pizzeria.
Oh, we love
we
Peter.
love
Yeah.
it.
And
The new location, we went and met him and his mom. They
Oh.
did a great
Yeah,
job
isn't he
over
great?
there.
They're very
recently,
nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
about a
Peter
month
is
ago.
okay because I know
Yeah,
I
I love
haven't.
that. That's great.
We did a show there right
Yeah.
when they opened. I can't believe it's also been almost 6 months. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
October. But he's
Climate
quality.
controlled room.
Yeah,
Well,
quality
it's a
good New York
slices.
slice.
Filtration with the water.
Yeah.
And he has. It's like walking into
Yeah.
my old neighborhood because
Yeah.
they got everything
In my
under
opinion,
the
if you
sun.
want a New York slice,
Yeah.
that's the place
That's
right
the
there for a
place.
New York
Nice.
slice.
Well,
for
you guys know your
for a
pizza.
regular slice, or even their Sicilian and grandma pies are
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Also by
Actually,
the
the best thing is mother made me the homemade ricotta cheesecake.
Yeah.
that she gave.
Oh,
Delicious.
I
Yeah,
didn't
delicious.
have that.
Shout out.
It was very
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
very good. Yeah,
And
very
it's
nice
very good.
people.
They have some of the slices like with the baked ziti on top, the
Yeah,
chicken
some crazy
parma on
ones.
top, some of
Keep
the
it simple.
yeah,
the little
it's all
Sausage
good.
and long hots,
But-
pepperoni is nice.
And I'm glad that you get around also because even though you have all these similar concepts, you have Pizza Craft, but you still
Oh, I
appreciate.
support
Oh, we go
everybody.
around
Yeah,
and eat
yeah, of
everybody
course.
and support.
You know,
I'll be at Monterano's this weekend on Saturday
Yeah.
night.
Nice.
I'll be at Runway Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I actually got something exciting tomorrow night if you're around. We're doing a screening
I
tomorrow
saw
night.
this.
The Netflix movie Nona's with Vince Vaughn and
Yes.
what's his name?
Joe Manganiello, I think.
Mao
Yeah.
Manganiello.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Joe
yeah.
Manganiello.
Yeah, so the Netflix show is coming out on the 9th.
Okay.
Is it a movie or is it one of these series where they have
No,
like?
it's a movie.
It's a movie,
And
okay.
we're screening the movie tomorrow night with some of, I can't say who.
Can't say who.
And we'll be doing some live FaceTiming broadcasting with some of the cast. We're going to be
What?
showing the movie.
So can people get in there and hang out at the bar, or is
Yeah,
it
you
one
can
of
come
these
hang out.
VIP?
No.
only-
So we're gonna be. You have to have a reservation to sit in the. We're gonna do it in the Cypress Room. We have
Okay.
50, 60 people in the Cypress Room watching the movie.
Okay.
But you're more than welcome to hang out on the railing, grab cocktails, watch the movie. It starts at 7:00, and the pre-screening meet and greets at 6:30.
I might slide in there. I
Yeah,
won't
it's
wear
gonna
my
be-
Hawaiian
gonna be there,
shirt.
so
I'll wear
what-
my nice
got a big
Brooklyn.
party at the Dan Marino Foundation during the day.
Oh, nice.
Dan's going to be there. We have a lot of people tomorrow night.
All right, that's
Netflix. Some people from Netflix are going to be there.
Really?
The producers.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that's an exciting thing. And then also this week we got Mother's Day at Runway.
Yeah.
That's a huge day this week. So we got a big week all the way around.
I've been there for Mother's Day before.
Yes, we
Excellent
have.
job. And
Yes.
I love the fact that you open earlier, so you kind of spread it out. Are you doing the same thing this year?
Yeah, we're going to open
2
up
o'clock?
at 3 o'clock this
Yep.
year. Yep, open a little earlier and try to get everybody comfortable, get everybody in. So
Where you can get more seatings and it's not as rushed. And I like eating on the earlier side now because
Yep.
I'm
Especially
old.
on a Sunday.
On a
listen,
Sunday.
I don't think it's about. I'm like, I've changed. I used to want to eat at 10 o'clock at night. Go to Miami 11 o'clock. Now we're like 6:30 is the sweet spot.
It's something we were talking with Eddie Pizzoli, just that the people have changed after the pandemic. It seems like people, if they've been cooped up working in a home office all day, they want to get out. So they get out at 5 o'clock for the happy hour, and then they'll have dinner at 6 o'clock. And
Yeah.
Yep.
the 9 o'clock reservation is a thing of the past.
When we were in the city a couple weeks ago on R&D,
I love that you did this.
I did that
It
too.
is R&D.
And
I'm going to Nashville too on
R&D.
It is. You learn things.
Everything's research and development.
It is.
That fourth martini's research and development.
That's what my accountant says.
But people were eating. New York's always been a happy hour after work crowd.
Yeah.
But I
Yes.
mean, even
Yes.
the dining, people were dining much earlier there
Really?
than I saw the restaurants filling up more than usual. So which
Yeah.
was interesting.
No,
So.
things have changed. Maybe eventually it'll flip. Not in Miami. Miami's still
No,
a
but I
late.
think you get all both. I think there's something for everybody. Now, everybody used to rush that 9 o'clock or 8:30 sweet spot, and now we have a lot more demand between that 6 and 7, even 5:30 to 7.
Right.
And you still have the hundreds, still the busiest times 8:30, but now that 6 to 7 is really filling up right now. It's
Sweet
wild.
Look, I'm out west, so obviously,
Well, west is a different
eating
world.
earlier is our
It's better,
thing.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
This is Danielle's like fourth time going west of 95 in the last 3 years. So I'm just
My wife and I are old people at heart, but I will say in Coral Springs, your vibe is like this, so it feels like an out east. We talked about out west,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
people will pound the happy hour and then just stay.
The Coral Springs store, people think they're in Tulum and Miami. It feels like a party in there in Coral Springs, which is really great.
It is.
Big party, big vibes.
And there's so many people out there. It's great. I'm glad that you got out there because the Lubies, they'll need.
We needed it.
They're going to need a break. Yeah.
Yep.
They always.
So, Mike, are we doing a drawing or what do we got
Oh,
going
yeah,
on
you know
in
what?
Yeah, you're
anticipation?
drawing.
We talked so much. I think let's take our second break and
Okay,
we'll
let's
tease
do it.
the contest one more break.
Let's do it. All right,
And
let's
then we'll
tease it.
come because we're on break
them
number
running
2.
more.
We got 3 breaks overall.
All right,
Yes, sir.
So we'll
good.
get through this second break, and then we'll talk about the contest and breaking a tie. And after these words from
All right,
Tacocraft and
perfect.
Plantation,
All day long,
All right,
the party
perfect.
till 1 o'clock here.
1 a.m.
Tacocraft,
Come
all
on
4
out.
locations
I
across
see
South
sunshine.
Florida.
I see clearing
Yeah, the
skies.
rainbow.
That's it. It's
Oh,
going to
don't worry.
clear
I
up.
see
All right.
that I'm going to be hearing a band soon
Yes.
outside. It's like I said, I am Mr. Sunshine.
Oh, the
And I-
sun's popping
I
out. The
found-
sun's popping out.
I have found that an optimistic attitude
See?
brings nothing but good.
Well, we're with these two. It's
See?
hard not to be happy.
My wife always said, like, you get more bees with honey.
That's right.
That's it.
We'll be
If you had
back after
negative,
this.
I'm going to get one that says salty. But sorry, I'm changing my ways.
That's right. Because otherwise, the horseflies, they come for
Yeah.
something else. So
Exactly.
that's it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, let's do
We'll
it.
be back after this.
Southern comfort food from a scratch kitchen, delicious drinks and house-made spirits from a craft bar, a great vibe inside and out with a spacious patio. I'm talking about Batch New Southern Kitchen and Tap, Fort Lauderdale, in the heart of the city at 525 North Federal Highway. It's open 7 days for lunch, dinner, and weekend brunch with classics like fried chicken and waffles and shrimp and grits, and creative items like pecan-crusted salmon and a fried green tomato BLT. And the drinks? Smooth sipping and so good. There's convenient free parking and a garage next door, happy hour at the bar, an entire patio, 4 to 7 Monday to Friday, and live music every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's pet and people friendly and with cozy fire pits for when the temperature dips. For reservations and more information, go to batchsouthernkitchen.com. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, even keel fish shack at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea, and also now with a new location on Las Olas Boulevard. Those are my spots. upscale food and a down-home setting. The chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and daily fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have daily happy hour 4 to 7, and they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. If you want great Italian food in a beautiful beachfront setting, have I got the place for you. Casa Calabria at the Ocean Manor Resort, 4040 Galt Ocean Drive in Fort Lauderdale. Highly rated across all the restaurant review platforms and totally Mike Mayo's Lunchbox approved. Delicious, authentic Southern Italian food in a cozy dining room overlooking the Atlantic. Live music in the lounge, full bar, and a great wine list. Owner Frank Talrico takes great pride in his family recipes from his native Calabria. Fresh fish and seafood, veal, house-made pastas, and marinara sauces smooth as silk. You gotta try the imported meats and cheeses on the antipasto platters, and don't miss that ricotta gnocchi, fluffy little pillows straight from heaven. Casa Calabria, open for dinner Tuesday through Sunday, closed on Monday. When people come to me and say, Mike, where should I go out to eat? I got guests coming from out of town. Where should we go? Cafe Seville. That's the answer. 2768 East Oakland Park Boulevard. It's a Fort Lauderdale perennial, serving the finest in Spanish and continental cuisine in a cozy, friendly, comfortable setting. Joey Esposito and Sally, his better half, they've been running the place for a long time. It's been open since the 1980s. They got great Spanish classics like paella, shrimp with garlic sauce, and all kinds of great seafood dishes. The stuffed veal chop, that's my favorite. Go to Cafe Seville. It's open every day but Sunday at 5 p.m. for dinner. Tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. Feel like getting away without leaving town? Then you got to check out the House on the River in Fort Lauderdale. It's a beautiful restored historic home with indoor and outdoor dining right on the New River. You'll think you're in Charleston or Savannah. It has a gorgeous patio, porches, and private dining areas, and it offers unique experiences perfect for a date night or fun times with friends and family. It has weekend brunches, happy hour, dinner Wednesday through Sunday. There's also a high tea on Friday and Saturdays, and the popular House of Veuve Champagne experience on weekends. The House on the River is in Fort Lauderdale's Himmershey District, just south of Science Museum. For reservations and information. All right, we're back on the Lunchbox. It's a Cinco de Mayo celebration. Why do I say de Mayo?
I love that
De
you say
Mayo.
Cinco
I'm
de
sorry.
Mayo.
It's my
This is
holiday.
natural.
Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. And we've made a trade. I think this is a good trade. Well, no, we love Falsetto. We love your
The
husband.
ladies take over though.
But we have Amanda joining us. She, are you like the chief mixologist? What's your role here?
I do a little bit of everything, so I don't know my official role, but
All right.
We
Well,
let
you-
Amanda kind of take over handling some of the suppliers and stuff to do like featured cocktails,
Nice.
stuff that we're gonna do,
Nice.
monthly and stuff like that. So we kind of let her take the lead a little bit now.
And instead of passing the baton in a relay race, you've passed the little sombrero. Like Mark, I just love that. They're just. I don't know how I
Gotta
would
be
look in it.
festive.
I already ditched my
Let's let Amanda
avocado
have
because
hers.
it kept falling off, and I think there was tariffs on it, so I had to get rid of my avocado. But no, it's all good. How's your Cinco de Mayo going? And I think the skies are clearing,
it
right?
does look like the
Yes.
rain is clearing up. So hopefully we can get some people out in the street here because we got some great specials out there, food, drinks. Guys are out there ready to serve you guys. But yeah, we got guava churros out there,
Ooh.
chicken empanadas.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I saw
They're
all
pouring
kinds of stuff
drinks.
set up. Yeah, and there's going to be live music, bands going
Yes,
all
it's
night.
A huge stage.
It's an all-night block party that's
Yes.
going to be kicking off pretty soon. I think it is definitely clearing up, drying up, and we should be ready to go pretty
Yeah,
soon.
we'll be fine.
All right,
Yeah.
first we got to take care of a little business here. Every week we have what's known as the Lunchbox 10 Palms at Gulfstream Sunday Brunch Contest, where we give away, Joe Beja and his crew, the great executive director of hospitality at Gulfstream Park, graciously gives us a brunch package for 2 every week.
Yes.
And there's a contest. So the
Nice.
way it works is first you got to come up with a restaurant trivia question answer.
And this week we made it a Mexican and Kentucky Derby themed restaurant.
Combined.
I'm sorry it wasn't Tacocraft, but it was what do you get if you combine the flowers that they give out to the Kentucky Derby winner with the culture that is celebrated today on Cinco de Mayo. And if you do it in the language that you hear in, have you heard? It's a place that started in New York, and now there's one in Orlando. There used to be two in Miami, one on Lincoln Road that it closed. So what do they give out? It's the run for the
Roses. Yes,
so Rosa
Mexicana.
Okay.
That was the answer to the restaurant.
That was my Mexican spot when I used to live in the city.
You see?
Yeah.
That was on the Upper West Side since 1984.
Yeah.
I knew it. And then it's expanded around the country now. They got one at Disney
I
World.
didn't know
they
they
got one in
opened Orlando.
They
Wow.
have one at Disney World. They have one in Las Vegas.
Wow.
But two in Miami didn't make it. That's because you guys came to town.
Exactly.
So number 2 was the Gulfstream contest race. It was the English Channel Stakes. The winner was number 2, Tank. I like that name, Tank.
Tank.
Tank Brewery.
That's cute.
So we had 3 people who chose Tank out of our contest entrants. And then we went to the third tiebreaker, which is the Kentucky Derby. Now, none of the 3 who
No
had
one had
Tank,
sovereignty.
nobody had sovereignty. One of them, Trish Morrow, past winner, had Luxor Cafe,
Oh, that
who
was
finished well behind, 12th. But 2 of them, Gloria Sikowski and John, I don't even know his last name. He's a first-time entrant. He just had his email address is Mad Yeti. I don't know what that means. His Yeti is mad. And but Gloria and John both picked Sandman. Sandman didn't win, but since both of them had, the highest placing horse, they are in the bin here. And I know this is long-winded. I apologize, but we're going to have Danielle pick the winner. The winner gets an all-expense brunch paid for 2 at Gulfstream's 10 Palms. Great place for Sunday brunch when they have live racing. You can watch the races, and it's an all-day brunch buffet. You don't get rushed out of there. It starts at 11:30. It goes all the way to the last race. You have breakfast. You can have lunch. You can have dessert. It's a great
I
place.
didn't even know they had this.
It's
there.
fantastic.
really?
And if you guys, I know you've gone to Saratoga.
We love
You've got to come
Saratoga.
as our guest.
Oh,
one
we would
week.
love to come one day.
Yeah.
We
Let
do a
Mark
brunch
know.
bash every quarter. We'd love to have both of you. No, we'd love to have
We
both of you
do
come.
a
It's on Sunday.
gathering
It's great.
of Lunchbox fans where we have everybody come on out, contest winners and stuff, and we're going to do it probably toward the end of July. You might be up at Saratoga at that point.
No,
but-
no, we're going to be here this summer.
being
So
here.
let Mark
Well,
know,
then
like a
come
good
on out.
Sunday to go.
And
Okay.
Joe Beja, you got to meet him. He's a prince of a guy. He's also a
That sounds fun.
Yeah,
fellow
great.
paisan, Italian.
I love it.
And he does a great job out
Yeah.
there. So, again, that's the first place. But we have
But
new news here.
The falsettos are very friendly people and very giving people.
Generous. So you remember how last time we were at Tacocraft when we had a tiebreaker and
Yes.
and Mark
And
graciously
you didn't
gave
put him up
away
to it. He offered it on his own.
when there was a tiebreaker and there's 2 in the bag, the one who doesn't get picked still wins because they're going to get a Tacocraft gift card. Now, he says it's going to be a permanent thing that anytime we have a 2-way tiebreaker, the second place finisher will get a
No,
20
I think he said, and we'll correct him. He said the runner-up
runner-up.
every week is what he said.
Okay, all right. Well,
But
you're
Danielle's
very
here, so
free
I'm
with
not
that
offering-
money.
I'm not offering it up.
All right.
We got to clarify, things
clarify.
and
We'll
make sure we get
clarify.
it correct.
Whenever
whatever
we
you
go-
guys
On the next
need.
break.
Whenever
Yeah.
we go to a tiebreaker, though,
But right now, it's tiebreaker.
the second place will
And today-
definitely get a Tacocraft card. And because it's Derby week,
Yeah.
Mark and Danielle very graciously said, let's make it a $50 gift card
Yes,
for
he
this
did.
week.
He did.
So we've got Gloria and John are in the hopper.
Okay.
And I'm going to
All right. You
have
want me to open it too?
Danielle
Yes.
open it
All right.
up, and you'll read the name. And then that one will win the prize package of Sunday brunch for 2.
Okay, John.
John. The
John,
Mad
Mad
Yeti,
Yeti.
shouldn't be mad anymore. He's happy. He and a guest have won Sunday brunch for 2 at 10 Palms on a Sunday of their choice in the next 3 months. And then that means Gloria Sikowski,
So Gloria won
you
the taco
have
crowd.
the
Nice.
consolation prize, which this week is a $50 gift
So even
card
when you lose, you win, as
to
they say.
Tacocraft. So thank you very much.
Oh, you guys are
You guys are
welcome.
the best. Thank you.
Falsettos and the whole gang here at Tacocraft for that generosity. All right, Amanda, back to you. What do we got going on here? Not just on Cinco de Mayo. You guys got stuff going
All
on.
the time.
Every Tuesday is a Taco Tuesday.
Right.
All kinds of happy hours.
Happy hours are
Right,
great.
we got happy hour
Oh.
Monday through Friday, excluding Taco Tuesday, just because we have the special all day. It's like happy hour all day. You
Yep.
can't beat it. but 3 to 7, 10 to close. 50% off all tequila. It's amazing. Can't beat it. ITB every Monday. If you're in the restaurant industry,
really?
it's 50% off your entire check. There's no limitations on that at all. So we get a lot of ITV people that come out here, and we're thinking about putting on a DJ every Monday night here in Plantation.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, to kind of keep the vibe going. So
The DJ we have here, what's her name again?
Brooklyn Bays.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
She's
Brooklyn.
amazing,
She's
this girl.
She does a
great.
really good job.
Yeah.
She's really good.
Yeah, she's here every Tuesday and Friday.
Yeah.
So
The crowd loves her.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
She dances really well, too.
Oh, she puts on a party herself.
She
I love
put
it.
exactly, see?
yes.
That's what a DJ's supposed to do.
I like the way she's grooving to the music
See?
right now. Yeah,
She's
it's
having her own little party too.
She's vibing too.
Right.
Amanda, do you bounce? Because we've seen you at we saw you at
Yes.
Cool Springs.
Yes, I've worked at all the locations actually. This is my home store as of right
Oh, nice,
now
okay.
until the next one.
Nice.
You know, I mean,
Is there different, I guess, vibes or different clientele at the 4 location? I mean, obviously, that's a dumb question. The beach vibe
right.
is different than the Coral Springs crowd.
Yes.
But what's Plantation like? How would you describe
I
it?
mean, I love Plantation. We have a good regular base. We have a lot of consistent customers out here. The staff has been here since we opened. I
It
mean,
really is still
yeah.
the original staff.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
We opened in 2022, and we have a lot of people that are just now passing their 3-year anniversary here
Wow.
at the Plantation location.
Yeah,
that's
so
It is amazing.
really good retention over here. So we've built a good client base.
Yeah, and that's the thing about being out in, I don't want to say the suburbs, but
Right.
you know, it's more of the bedroom communities where people will come on a regular rotation where they have their 5 or 4 places where they go regularly, and this is one of the stops for
Yep.
a lot of
Yeah.
families. And do you see, you know, on the beach and in you know the touristy areas, there's obviously a big drop off in the summertime, but is it more of a steady clientele here?
It's pretty consistent throughout the year. I mean, we do have a little bit of a dip in the summertime. Just with rain season, we're unable to seat like the patio area, but it's pretty consistent throughout the year.
Yep.
Don't really have to worry about it in the summer.
I think a lot of these places are going to be surprised this summer, especially out here, because with the economy maybe being a bit uncertain, I think people will cut back on maybe longer vacations or camp for kids, but they still want to go out to eat and
Yep.
feel like they're
Yeah.
on vacation. And that's what they do, is if they stay home, they're going to still go out to eat and then maybe not go to Europe. But we'll see. I mean, but I think it's
No, but that's
gonna
one
be-
thing you guys do a great job at. Every time I'm here, it feels like I'm at a party.
Yeah.
Good.
Like even the
That's what you
suburban
want.
Coral Springs and Plantation, like my in-laws love it. My in-laws come here all the time. Like they drive from Coral Springs to come here. Like they love Plantation.
Aw.
Walk. They love the shopping center, the area. But you guys always with the vibe, with the music. Every day there's some kind of a special. The happy
Yeah.
hours, really generous. Like, and then the service is it's so funny because like I've talked about this a lot, but Taco Tuesday is something me and my wife do from home because you're like there and that's cool, but we want to go when you want to go home. You guys, the Taco Tuesday is no different. Like your service is so on point, whether you want to be here for hours, be here for 30 minutes, be here for 45 minutes, like you guys are so on it. Like it's always less stress, more fun when I go to Taco Craft.
Good.
Definitely.
That's a nice compliment. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's like
Well,
he's
no, I
a,
wasn't-
he's
I'm
a,
saying it's just the truth. Like
he's a
Yeah.
pitch man.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, it's good. But it's the
I
truth.
am a pitch man, but that's not a pitch. Like
We
again,
know
it's-
you guys are frequent flyers.
Like my wife literally puts in an order every time I come because she's working. She's pissed. First she's pissed she can't join me. Then second she's like, fine, get me. I'll get it, you know. But like the in-laws are the same thing, and it's really cool just to see how people have taken to it and how it's grown.
Yeah.
All right, after that spiel,
I
you
love this.
deserve
I love
your
this.
elote, and this is with the fiery Doritos around
Yes.
there. What's
Yep.
it?
Hot Cheetos.
Yep.
Hot Cheetos. Hot
Hot
Cheeto
Cheetos.
dusted elote,
Yes.
the Mexican street corn, which
Yep. We're serving that all day out at the tents.
Nice.
Block party.
and Lubie loves
I
that.
love.
We
it.
actually have a good fun fact for you. Do you guys know Bethany Frankel?
Of
Yes,
course.
yes.
Okay, so do you follow her on TikTok?
I
So
see her.
here's
pop
the
up.
funny part. Most normal people know Bethany Frankel because she's become this major star and
Yeah.
influencer after being one of the original
Right.
like Real
Housewives,
Housewives,
yeah.
right? Me and Defo and Lubie somewhat know her
For the horse racing
as
industry.
Bobby Frankel's daughter.
Daughter,
Bobby
yeah.
Frankel was one of the greatest thoroughbred
Yes.
trainers of all time, taken too soon by cancer. He was a Brooklyn guy, started off on the
Yes.
East Coast, ended up in Hollywood, training at the tracks out in Hollywood Park and Santa Anita.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, that's, but
So
of
you
course I
her
know
from
Bethany.
that
Frank.
way, of course. So she actually came to our taco craft in Lauderdale by the Sea a couple weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
And she put it on TikTok because the food was so amazing,
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
up to her standards, and she
That's
was
good.
rated the guacamole. They said was like an 8 out of 10. She said
Well,
the
that
chips were
Guacamole
amazing.
Well, the
sampler
sampler
platter
is
is something you don't see every day,
No.
and it's so good.
Like
and
a
each
Yeah.
of them are
mango.
unique.
Pumpkin.
And I was going to say that's what I appreciate about this place, because you know me, I like good food,
Yeah,
yes.
and you guys have really high quality
that's the
cuisine,
quality. Yeah,
high quality ingredients. Now, you know, some people like street Mexican stuff, and they get it out of a truck, and
Yeah.
it has the, you
no,
know,
it's
the
a different
cilantro.
thing.
It's a different thing, but you know, me and Lubie off air, we were munching down on these
Those tuna-
Ahi tuna.
They're so
ahi
nice.
tuna tacos. This is so healthy and
Yeah.
light. Like
It's nice.
my body craves stuff like
Yeah.
this. It's just so good.
Yeah, so
And-
you can have like a little bit of everything here. Like when she came to, she had our salad, our Mexican salad with the grilled shrimp on top, and she was blown away. She's like, "Look at these shrimp. Have you ever seen shrimp like this on a salad in a taco restaurant in Fort Lauderdale?" She goes, "I am blown away.
Oh, good.
It was amazing. It was such a good video. I was like, I had to reshare it.
When it's unsolicited.
Yeah,
and
it was all real.
you guys get stuff like that all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it is nice when somebody who has a high profile,
Yeah.
many followers, puts in the good word, and
Yes.
then their followers, when they come down here,
Yep.
will say, "Oh, I remember that. I got to check it out."
yeah.
So, kudos to you guys.
Thank you.
Now my mouth is full. I'm gonna have my little avocado do its happy dance, because there was some good avocado in that tuna, the ahi tuna taco. Amanda, I thank you. We're gonna take our third and final break,
Of course.
and
Thanks for having me.
it's always a pleasure to see you. Danielle, you can stick around until we're going to come back, and
Okay.
we're going to just wrap up the show after these words. But the party's getting started, folks.
Yeah,
I do
it's
not see
definitely
any
cleared
more rain falling. I see a break in the clouds.
Yeah, it looks
and
beautiful.
there is going to be an all-night block party to celebrate Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco
de Mayo.
Cinco de you, honestly.
And it's going to be going till midnight, 1 o'clock. You be the party. Create the party that you want.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's going to be...
Or if you don't know how to create one, it's easy. Just come to Taco Craft.
because they will, yes,
They
they've
create the party
already
for you.
created the vibe. It is rocking and rolling here, and mariachi bands and all the other stuff later on tonight and every day, open 7 days a week if you have a craving for high quality Mexican cuisine.
Yes.
All right, let's take the third final break. We'll come back, wrap it up with Danielle. Amanda, thanks again.
Okay.
Of course.
Hey Lunchbox fans, is it time to sell your business? You've poured your heart and soul into your restaurant or business, and you want to see continue the legacy you have built. Transworld can help. Call me, Andy Cagnetta, at Transworld Business Advisors right now and see if it's time for you to retire and relax. Iconic brands like the Mai Kai, Mulligans, Carlos and Pepe's, Mangoes, and many more turn to Transworld to help sell. Contact Transworld on Facebook or call 954-772-1122 or visit tworld.com. Again, that's 954-772-1122 or tworld.com.
When I'm looking for some wicked good food for a wicked good lunch, there's only one place to go. That's Wicked Cheesesteaks in Fort Lauderdale. It's at 4824 North Federal Highway, just south of Commercial Boulevard and across from Holy Cross Hospital. My friend Brian there, he will hook you up with some really tasty treats. They've got cheesesteaks, just like the best you can find in Philly, along with lobster rolls, because that's where he's from, Maine originally. And they have wings and pizza and everything you want to have a really good time. Wicked Cheesesteaks. They're open every day but Tuesday. Check them out online, wickedcheesesteaks.com. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Guess who's back and better than ever? Juan's. For the best in classic old school Chinese cuisine, a family-run South Florida favorite since 1966. It's at 664 North Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Chef Alex is carrying on the family tradition that started 4 generations ago. It used to be known as Christina Juan's Mandarin House, and you're going to love it as Juan's. They've got all your favorites: wonton soup, spare ribs, egg rolls, dumplings, Peking duck, and more. Combo lunch specials daily and takeout and delivery. For more information, go to their Instagram page at wans.fl. If you're looking for a great place for steaks, seafood, and more, go to Tropical Acres Steakhouse and Butcher Shop. It's at 2500 Griffin Road in Dania, just west of I-95 and the airport. They've been there a long time, since 1949. That means they're doing something right. You'll get old school hospitality from the Studiali family, along with great value, for tremendous service. Of course, you could also go into the bar for happy hour every day, 4 to 6, and they have great value all night long. Also, a butcher shop that's open every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. except Sunday. The dining room is open every day at 4:30 except Sunday. Go to Tropical Acres. Hey, it's Mayo here for Prezzo Italian Restaurants. 2 locations: Boca Raton at Park Place on Military Trail and Palm Beach Gardens in the PGA Commons on PGA Boulevard. Contemporary Italian cuisine with house-made pastas, wood-fired pizzas, salads, veal, chicken, and of course their famous focaccia bread with oven-roasted garlic bulbs. In Garlic We Trust is their slogan, and you can trust Prezzo for a great experience with gracious service and tremendous value. Open 7 days, featuring brunch, lunch, dinner, and happy hour. Great wine deals and full bar at both locations. For reservations and more information, go to...
All right, you said go right out, but we got a couple of things of business to attend to. But again, thank you to Marc Falsetto and Danielle Falsetto for being such gracious hosts, as usual, out here at the Tacocraft Cinco de Mayo party. Tomorrow, it's going to be a special edition. We are going to be joining forces with my old colleagues at the Sun Sentinel. They have been conducting their monthly food best of series, and it's best matzo ball soup in South Florida. We have 5 finalists, and besides having a People's Choice winner, do you like matzo ball soup?
Of course. Yeah. Who doesn't?
Yeah. She's a New Yorker.
She's a New Yorker.
Right?
So we've got 5 finalists lined up, and we've got a judging panel that's going to do a blind tasting. So besides a People's Choice winner, and that voting is already concluded, we're going to have a Judges Award, and there's going to be all 5 soups converging on 26 Degrees Brewing Company up in Pompano, where our friend Danny Surfer has just introduced food service for the first time. Danny, of course, blue collar and mignonette in Miami, but he longtime friend with the owner of 26 Degrees Brewery.
Yep.
And we are going to be able to take over 26 Degrees Brewing for our matzo ball blind tasting. I've gone around and actually eaten the matzo ball soups of the 5 finalists in their natural environments, but I am not taking part because I have to recuse myself as a judge, because one of the finalists is our great sponsor at Grandpa's in Dania Beach.
Yep.
But I wanted to get the lay of the
So
land.
who's the other
So yes,
spot,
the
can you
other
say?
4. So the 5 finalists.
Okay.
One of them is Grandpa's. One is 3G's up in Delray Beach. One is Ben's Kosher Deli
Oh, I used to
in
eat
Boca
it. There's
Raton.
in Long Island.
Yes, well, they have an outpost in Boca Raton.
I didn't even know
I
that.
went to 3G's and Ben's today
Supposedly
to
it's
sample
like-
their
it's
soup.
re-
I'm not giving any commentary. I don't want to sway the judges. And then Top Hat Deli in downtown Fort Lauderdale. They made the cut as one of the 5 finalists. Great Elliot Wolf, the Be Nice restaurant group.
Yep.
And then 2J's.
Two
Because
days.
they have a lot of locations. And I'm
And
not
people
going to
have all
say
had them.
anything, but I'm just going to give a Mayo look.
Put
I
it
don't
this
know.
way, in the New
I don't
York
know how they
version,
got in there,
2
but-
days would not be getting in there if this was in New York. I'll tell you that right now.
It's I hate to be brutal. All right, we'll let the judges kind of come up with their own, but that's going to be
Yeah.
tomorrow. I don't think the brewery is open until 3 o'clock to the public, so it's going to be kind of a closed
It's gonna
shop.
be us.
We're going to have fun. With Dan Surfer is going to be one of the judges, along with Lois Solomon, a great features writer at the Sun Sentinel, and the new editor of the Jewish Journal,
Okay.
whose name I don't have in front of me, but she's going to be one of the judges too. I will be the host. And before we leave today, I saw Jack Studiali over at Tropical Acres today. We've
Nice.
lined up. We're going to go back in there and do a show at the
I was
beginning
actually,
part
it's
of
funny, great
June.
minds. I was like, it's been a while since we've been in Tropical
With
Acres.
summer season coming and their twin lobster special, and you can't beat this
Do you
deal.
know I've never been.
Are
I
you
gotta take
serious?
you.
Yeah, everyone
You
says
and
it's
Mark
really
have
You
to
good.
and Mark
be
have to come out.
My
Okay.
guess. And, it's a place for A-listers,
No,
too.
I want to try it.
No, look,
I know it's old
here's
school.
the thing. Total old school.
Old school.
Their twin lobster special, they get a deal from this lobster pound in New England.
Uh-huh.
Lobster prices have gone through the roof, but Jack, they've known these people for so long and have bought so many lobsters that they have gotten under market pricing. Like,
Amazing.
so they're still able to offer their 2 1.25 pound lobsters with a salad and side dish for $39 Monday through
Wow.
Friday while supplies last.
Okay.
And of course, I love that.
You got to
deal.
do
'Cause you go in
don't
there-
they do prime rib
They
there?
do a
They
great
do a
prime
good
rib.
prime
They do a
rib.
great prime rib.
Yeah, a great
Oh.
prime rib and a very good filet mignon. So I usually go with my daughter, and we get a twin lobster special, and we get a filet mignon and a prime rib. And we do a little surf
Nice,
and turf,
nice.
and it's such a good value. They have half-price wine night tonight and Tuesday, and don't forget they are open for Mother's Day this Sunday and Father's Day on June. I believe it's 14th or 15th. And again, if you want a reservation the old-fashioned way, give them a call, 954-989-2500. They're
Danielle
not even
laughs.
on open
Danielle
table.
I get it.
like,
Yeah,
They don't
no.
know from the internet.
They're so
You
old
give them a
school. They're
call.
not
No,
going.
they pick
They're
it.
not
I love
going
it. I love it.
Someone's
Danielle.
there at 12 in the afternoon.
I
answering
bet.
the phone.
They're there at 10 in the
I bet.
morning, and they pick up the phone. They have a yellow legal pad
Yeah.
with all the lines.
Like how Runway
6
used to be.
o'clock, 6:30,
The same way.
7.
Yep.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
And there's a soft spot in my heart for places
Of
like that.
course.
So I love them. We're going to do a show with them, and don't forget them if you're still looking for Mother's Day. I think Runway might be fully booked.
I wouldn't
Tacocraft's
doubt it.
always great.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's another option out there on the table. All right, Panthers, Toronto, quick prediction.
I think they're going to win the series in 6. Just Toronto always finds a way to hurt themselves, and I presume they'll win tonight just to get off on a good foot.
You a hockey fan?
Don't ask me. I don't know anything about hockey.
Are you a Rangers fan still? Or were you
No,
Islanders?
I'm not
You
really
just-
hockey at all.
I grew up a Rangers fan, but now because I'm a Florida phony front runner, I love the Panthers now. No, this team is great.
Yeah,
It's
they're
loaded.
fun. And they
It's
play
fun
hard.
to root for.
Yep.
My angle, though, is this. I'm going to bet on Toronto to win tonight's game.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take those winnings and put it on the Panthers to win the series after they lose game 1, and the odds are higher. How's that for degeneracy?
I
at
love
a
it.
high
Degeneracy.
level? Yes. And we got Falsetto back to say goodbye.
Things up.
We are just about to sign off, but Mark, any parting words? How's it looking out there?
You know what? The weather's breaking right now. The people are piling in, and we're about to get the music going. The minute the rain stops, the music starts.
You know me, Mr. Sunshine.
Maybe we'll go to 2 a.m. tonight. Maybe
I
I'm just going to go all
brought the
night.
positivity, and here we are. The rain is
I love
coming
that.
out.
She converted you too?
Yeah. I can't help it.
We're just alone with her. I mean,
It's all
just
good.
by
Yeah,
osmosis.
Between Val and Danielle and all the...
See all the good energy women.
So
bring
who's the
you.
winner? Who won? I just want to know. Who won? Who won?
Oh, yes. So
John.
we had John, the Mad Yeti, won the brunch.
All right,
so that
John,
means
let's go,
Gloria Sikowski
Gloria.
gets the bonus $50
the
gift
Derby
card.
Tacocraft gift card. All right.
Yeah,
well,
so-
enjoy visiting
And
the
we
locations.
have to clarify. 'cause
Yes,
he
we
was-
need clarification because I wasn't paying attention.
So only when we have a tiebreaker with 2 in the bag or is it the runner-up every week? I have to kind of come up
Every single week, the runner-up
Yeah,
is
I
going to
heard
get
you.
a
It's Marc
25.
Falsetto.
I'm going to do $25 gift card for 52 weeks.
He's just created
I
more
told
work
you
for
he
me
did.
because now I
That's
got
what-
to figure out who's the runner-up, and now I'm going to have
If
to
I have another margarita, it's going to be 50. So it's
That's
25.
what people really don't understand about Marc
Yeah, I said
Falsetto.
he's generous.
He really is the most generous, nice person
Yeah, we love him.
underneath all the tough exterior.
He's
Oh,
a
there's
teddy
no
He
bear.
doubt.
really is.
He's
He
a
is.
teddy
All I want is chicken cutlets, hang out, relax. That's it. Mind
It's
my
all good.
business.
I'm good with the cucumber jalapeno.
All right, well, happy Cinco de Mayo, guys. All
Happy
right.
Cinco de
Cinco de
Mayo.
Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo,
All
guys.
good.
That's it.
You're going to get some wine. That's going to do it for now. Enjoy every taco, every street corn elote,
Elote.
and enjoy every sandwich.